Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Yeah, KGR, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we are again. Today I'm working on this 2008. It's a Toyota Highlander. So the lady was driving it yesterday, and as she was driving down, she found out on the dashboard that there was a flashing light. The oil sign, was flashing and all of that. So she was smart. She parked the car. She didn't decide to drive it further. She left it there and said, you know what? Gotta call KG. So they called me this morning. So I went down to check the car. As soon as I get there, one thing that I just noticed when I pull out the dipstick oil, nothing, zero, de nada, nothing was in there. So I looked down, which I'll bring you guys in a little while. I looked down and see there was oil right on the ground. So I noticed that we have a leak. That's why there's no engine oil in the car. But if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, support your boy. Like I always say, it takes one to know one, it takes two to tango. We can be fruitful by ourselves. We all need each other to survive. You better believe that. There's nothing like I'm a self-made millionaire. Someone help you to get there. Please continue to help me to climb this mountain that I'm climbing. I appreciate that, but I haven't said that. KG, you know my slogan. We're going to get it right now. Down here, you can see there's oil. I put oil on it. They didn't say that. Yeah, I put oil in it. That was how I drove the car to where I am. So don't go ahead now and drive the car without no oil. You will burn your engine. Then you're gonna say, oh, KG, you didn't tell me this part. Make sure you put oil before you drive it. All right, now if you look down closer right here, right? So I jack up the car. Say, okay, let me figure out where this oil is coming from. So if you look closely, right, I'm gonna bring the light. You see this guy right here? Let me move this guy. See? The oil is coming from this guy right here. See that? I can't be able to move that guy for you. Right. Let me see. Right here. When you move this guy. So the oil is coming right from here. Right there. So the oil coolant line is where the oil was looking from. So we're gonna have to replace this guy. But one thing I'm gonna advise you, right? If you're gonna do this, try to get the OEM. Buy it from Toyota. Don't go and be buying it from other place, because some of them will not fit right. I must warn you now. Just spend that little extra $10 or $15 or whatnot to get the right one. So I'm gonna call the owner and then tell him what's going on. And then we're gonna get this part, then I'll bring you guys back and show you how we're gonna replace this. So that's the issue. At least we found a problem. That's a good thing. KG, we'll see you on the other side. KG, I just wanted to do an update on the vehicle that I was working on yesterday. Apparently there's a leakage coming from the cooler line. I showed it on the previous video. But today now, bought the cooler line. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna replace this guy. This is the guy we're replacing. So one thing I want to advise also, if you drive a vehicle, Toyota Highlander 2008, some RAV4, they do use this oil cooler line. So when you look at this bracket, when I bring out the audio, I'm going to show you. So in between the middle, there is a hose. So that's where the problem intends to start from. That hose there splits and the oil will be leaking. And this little thing that you see, when it happened on the highway, if you're driving and it happened on the highway, within 3 minutes, your engine can blow up. This is not a joke. Within 3 minutes, the oil is going to leak out. So anytime you're driving and you see that flashing light oil, you need to stop right there. That was what this lady did. So in any way, I'm going to bring you guys along and show you how to do this job. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for more video and like the video also. KG, you know my slogan. Let's go. We're getting it right now. So this is the guy we're after, right? If you see it, you can see the both. They're very hidden. especially this one on the far left. Very hard to get to. This two you can get to it. This two right here you can get to it, but the one on the far left is very hard to get to. But I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. We're going to get that boat out. So it's going to be hard for me to be videoing at the same time working, but I'll bring you guys back as soon as I get this thing done. You guys know I walk on the streets, KG. So we're going to lose this one right now. I break this loose already. I did break that loose. Got my little. Sorry about the shaking video, because I'm under the car. But I break it loose already. So the one inside, right, on that side there, I'm going to show you the techniques I use. The one I was talking about, the one on the far left, is the one that is going to be a little difficult when you're working on it. But it's doable. You just have to be patient.
Yeah, this don't look like a truck. Okay. So what you do?
Okay. So now this one is that one there. You have to use a deep 12, deep 12. I break it loose already. Yes. Okay, so I already lose this. So we're gonna take off one of the stud right here. So on this side right here, and on this side, I break it loose already as well. This side is a little bit easier. Here's the one on the other side. I'm using this short 12. So let me go ahead and take off all those. I'll bring you guys back. So I took off all the bolts, the nuts. You see this stud is still there. I forget to mention, we're gonna disconnect this and all that, you know. But it's not, you see it's not coming forward. So I'm gonna lose this stud now. So I got an E8 that's gonna fit in here. See that? So we're gonna take off that stud right there. So when we take off that stud, see if it will be good from there. So I'm taking off the E8 now, that stud right there. I broke it loose already. So now, see, take it off. So we should have more room, but I don't know if it's still gonna come down here because there's still another one here. I have to take off this stud too. See this one right here? Let me take off this stud. Then when I take off that, we should be fine. Because this side is good, but this side just needs to come out like that. Oh, it came out. There we go. I didn't need to do that. You see that, boy? The guy came out. So lucky KG is my lucky day. I just took out that one stud and the thing came out. So the other stud is still there for the both side. As you guys can see, let me move this thing. See, the stud is still there on this side, and this one is still there basically on the other side. See that? So I only just took off this one right here, this guy right here. So there's three stud left in there. So I'm gonna come now, clean it, and now we're installing it new. So as you guys can see, so this is the old one that was on the car that was leaking. Oh shit, it was leaking from somewhere here. So anyway, let me put it down so we don't make a lot of mess. But one thing I just gonna say, because like I always say, we learn every day. There's something that I learned too today. Though the guy bought it from Toyota, the OEM, but I'm gonna try to save somebody money in case of next time. You see this part number right here? I'm not gonna use this because this one you have to buy this separate. Which means the people selling it, they're gonna make more money by doing that. So what I'm going to do, I do find out something that I'm going to use let me see who's this. Yeah, good afternoon, KGR. All right. So I'm going to put a part number there in case you ever come across, you have a problem like this. That part number that I'm going to put there, that is the one you're going to use. Because this one you buying it separate, so it costs the owner more money. I want to try to save somebody else money in case of next time. So I will put the part number right there, what you're going to ask for the number, and I'll give it to you. So all these things will come in complete instead of separate. Does that make sense? So anyway, let me go and clean up clean it up and then go ahead and install this new one. KG. So just try to clean up scrape up this thing to the best of your ability. I use a blade to scrape it up because you don't want any residue left behind there, because by the time we put the gasket, the last thing we want is for the thing to be leaking. So everything is good. This oil is still going to be coming out, but it doesn't stop you from doing what you need to do. Let me go ahead and install. So as you can see, it's back in now. I didn't put the thread in yet. Oh, it's slipping very nice. I'm going to put this stud right here. Hope you guys can see. It's so hard to get that video there. The stud right there. I'm going to put that stud right there. Then we'll start tying. So I put the stud in there right there so I can use it to hold that parking so the thing don't fall off. So now everything seems to be okay. We just go ahead now and start putting the rest of the I just wanted to show you guys. You see the angle of this? That one that is inside right there, the 12. Let me show you. See that? That's the only thing that was gonna give you a little problem. That one that is inside. If you see the angle of my socket right there, see? You have to use I use a slim 12. The thick one will not go in there. It's the slim 12. So that's the way I went in there. You see that? That's the only thing that will give you a problem. The other one there, they are more easy to get to. I just want to point that out, and you can see all my extension right there. That was how I got it, and that's how I tied that. So everything went well. Tied to all the bolt already. You don't have to really worry about specific tuck dash neck tuck. If you do this all the time, you should know the hand tight. We're good. So that's pretty much it on this vehicle. So when you're done, it's good to start the vehicle just to make sure that everything went well. Nothing is leaking. You see? Everything looks good right there. Everything looking good right there. One step this side. That's good. Right there, everything looks good. So that will be all on this vehicle. Hope you learned something today. I did. Like I said, my goal is to try to save you more money in your pocket. That is what we're doing here. Please consider subscribing and support your boy. That's all I'm asking. I will see you on my next episode. KG, we are signing out. Peace. We are gone.